Chelsea vs Liverpool Live. Latest FA Cup final updates. Follow live coverage of the FA Cup final as Liverpool face Chelsea in what promises to be another Wembley classic. It has been less than 3 months since the sides last met in a cup final, as Liverpool prevailed on penalties to win the Carabao Cup and set in motion their quest for an unprecedented quadruple. It remains a possibility for Jurgen Klopp's side, even if Manchester City are closing in on the Premier League title, but Chelsea and Thomas Tuchel will be out for revenge as they aim to win the competition for the 9th time. Chelsea will also be desperate to avoid becoming the first team in FA Cup history to lose 3 consecutive finals after they were beaten by Leicester and Arsenal in 2021 and 2020 respectively. Tuchel has guided the Blues to the final despite the uncertainty that was hanging over the club following the sanctioning of Roman Abramovich, and the era of Todd Boehly's ownership now has the chance to start with a further trophy. Liverpool, meanwhile, have not appeared in an FA Cup final since 2012, where they lost to Chelsea, and you have to go back to their Steven Gerrard-inspired win in 2006 for their last triumph in this competition. These are different times under Klopp, however, but as their bid for multiple titles this season approaches its climatic end, the stakes also become higher. Follow live coverage of Chelsea vs Liverpool in the 2022 FA Cup final, below. 24 mins. Close. Reece James gets forward on the right as a diagonal ball is sent over to him. Andy Robertson wins the initial ball but can't gather it as it drops, and Mason Mount nicks the ball from him. He gives it to James, then makes a run into the right side of the box. James returns the ball and Mount pulls it back to Christian Pulisic, whose shot from the center of the area rolls wide of the back post. Lovely move from Chelsea. 21 mins. Sadio Mane is given the ball on the halfway line and he squares it over to Andy Robertson, who drives forward from the left-back position. He's helped out by Luis Diaz making a decent run off the ball and drawing away Trevoh Chalobah to open up space for Robertson to dart inside. He does and then lets fly with a shot from range, but it's a poor one and sails wide of the target. 18 mins. Mateo Kovacic makes a run down the right side of the pitch and is taken out by a sliding tackle from Thiago Alcantara. The Liverpool midfielder avoids a booking, but Chelsea have a free kick in a dangerous area. Marcos Alonso and Reece James stand over it, but it's Alonso who whips the ball into the penalty area and sends it straight into the hands of Alisson. 15 mins. Another corner for Liverpool is curled into the middle of the box. Lukaku is there again to win the initial ball, and his clearance goes out for a throw-in. Liverpool take it quickly and switch the play over to the left side of the pitch, where Reece James and Naby Keita tussle over possession, and the ball rolls out of play. Keita touched it last, so it's a goal kick to Chelsea. Thiago Silva stayed down after that attack, clutching his leg. He's helped off the pitch for some treatment and looks in a bit of pain, but will continue for Chelsea. Malang Sarr has been sent out to warm up, though by Thomas Tuchel. Chelsea try to keep possession and work it over to Marcos Alonso on the left wing. He's put under pressure and attempts to chip it over to Lukaku, only for Virgil van Dijk to nip in front of the striker and win the header for the Reds. 9 mins. Chance. Huge moment in the game. Liverpool are starting to impose themselves. Chelsea lose possession in midfield and the ball squirts out to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He threads a pass through the defense with the outside of his right foot and plays Luis Diaz into the box. He's got Mo Salah up there with him, but decides to shoot himself and fires his effort into the chest of Edouard Mendy. The ball is scrambled out to the edge of the box, but Thiago Silva, where Naby Keita runs onto it and smokes an effort wide of the right-hand post. Great save from Mendy. 6 mins. Jorginho takes hit and needs a moment to recover as Liverpool win themselves a corner kick. Trent Alexander-Arnold swings it in from the right side, but Romelu Lukaku nods it clear for the Blues. Liverpool recovered the loose ball and guide it up to Mo Salah. He attempts to run it into the box from the right, but Jorginho is quickly across to tackle him for Chelsea. 3 mins. It's been a cagey start as both teams try to work each other out. Edouard Mendy floats the ball over to the right side of the pitch, where Reece James works it up to Romelu Lukaku. He's closed down by Ibrahima Konate, who recovers the ball for Liverpool and ends the Chelsea attack. The Reds dink the ball over the top to Luis Diaz, who drives at Trevoh Chalobah and weaves his way into the box. He crosses it from the left and almost picks out the run from Thiago Alcantara, but the midfielder can't get a touch to turn it home. Chelsea, dressed in the yellow kit, get the game underway with a long ball up the pitch. There's a bit of headed interplay before the ball drops to Liverpool, who try to quickly play Mo Salah in down the right, only for the diagonal pass to skip out of play.